Welcome to the 5 Reasons Gambling Show.
Secure the value. Secure the value. Secure the value.
Welcome to the 5 Reasons Gambling Show with Big Picks Energy. I'm Caesar. This is Raf. We are Big Picks Energy. Make sure you visit us, wap.com/Big Picks Energy. And our special guest for tonight, Alf Arteaga from 3 yards per carry, now on video. Guys, we were linked up last Thursday. We made some great bets. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the full slip. We only hit 3 out of 5. I'll take the blame. It was my pick that failed. It was Najee Harris, who has never gotten less than 6 carries. Got less than 6 carries in his last game. I should have known he was blind out of one eye. That was my bad. Every other play you guys gave out hit, including our special play that I played by itself. The sack came in the first drive. I loved it. So that's a great way to start the game. Today, the goal is to hit every bet, though.
That one made me nervous, by the way, because because for a second there, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, we hit that, and I checked it, and it wouldn't update on the NFL. You know, the NFL website is all that matters. Like if you go on ESPN, and if ESPN says that you got a sack, it does not matter. You got to go to the NFL official website, and if they put up the stat, it's yours. You know that they gave the sack in the second half.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yes. They waited the entire first half to then give Karlaftis that sack.
The real app, name like where I track. Yeah, the real app, which is where I track my stats, put it right away. So, but you're right. I mean, the sports book will go by the NFL official stat sheet, but that one cashed in the first drive. That was such a great read by you. Joe Alt had a great game, but I guess his replacement didn't. The one thing about plays like that, I mean, we got it right away, but later on, he was right there for sacks. Refs were getting involved, and Herbert just decided to become Mike Vick. So after that, it was done. But he was putting pressure all game. So that was such a great bet. Today, we got the Commanders versus the Packers in Green Bay. This is what we're going to do. There is a taco going on right now. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, over 34.5 yards. We're going to automatically add that. We're each going to give one pick. That's a four-player power play. We don't do flexes here. And then we're just going to give our favorite bets regardless of Prize Picks. Remember, when you sign up for Prize Picks, use code 5. You're going to get $50 in bonus bets. All right? So let's start with Alf. What is your favorite play on the board from Prize Picks today?
All right. If this goes down, I'm going down on a lot of platforms.
Okay.
So that means I really like it. I got Josh Jacobs to score. That's as simple as it can get. So if you're watching the game tonight, root for Green Bay to get down to the 5-yard line, well, first and goal, and then start counting your money, because I think that he's going to get the ball plenty, and he's basically exclusive on the goal line for the Packers. Yeah. So it's going to be pretty difficult not to hit this if they can get down there. Yeah,
no, I had that one too. He's got 11 straight, right? And if you go back to like the last 15, I think he's only missed 2. That's a gimme, if you ask me.
And for that reason, it is a goblin on Prize Picks. But we're still going to take it. We're still going to add it. I like it. Consistency is there. Ralph, what's your play for this game on Prize Picks?
Well, last week I went with pass attempts, right? For our boy Jalen Hurts.
And it hit easily.
And it hit easy. This week I'm right back to the well, all right? We're going Jordan Love under 31 pass attempts. Now, funny enough, depending on the book, this line does go up or down. I've seen it as low as 29.5. I've seen it as high as 32.5. But if you look at his numbers, this should hit easily on every metric. Not to mention, Green Bay should be ahead today. I have a lot of faith in the Redskins, but Green Bay should be ahead today. I think you're going to see a lot of running from Josh Jacobs. I don't think he needs to throw that much. The wide receiver room in Green Bay, it's banged up too. So to me, look at that. Look at all that green. It just looks like another gimme. They're not paying attention to pass completions, I think.
If you look at the last 10.
Yep.
If you look at the last 10, this reminds me of the Hurts last 10, where it was a 90% hit rate on the under. So I love this play. I absolutely love this play.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go.
My favorite play on the board, I've been keeping an eye on it on Prize Picks. Sometimes we make these plays
Right there. Oh, here we're back.
Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. Internet troubles. This play has been coming on and off the board on Prize Picks. That means they're thinking about it. All right, Quan Martin under 5.5 tackles and assists. If you look at the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games, he's hit the under in 7 of them. This is my favorite player on the board. So Quan Martin under 5.5 tackles, assists. Jordan Love under 31 pass attempts, and Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown score. We pair that with the Taco, Scary Terry over 34.5 yards, and that's our power play for today. Gentlemen, any best bets in any sports book that we can find? Any bets that we can find here or anywhere else? Ralph, what do you have?
Well, to be honest with you, I like the receivers on the Redskins side. The same way I think Green Bay is going to be running a lot, I think the Redskins are going to be throwing. Commanders, I should say, right? I can't get used to the new name, but the Commanders will be throwing a lot, right? If you look at Debo's numbers, they look good to go over his mark of 49.5, right? And if you look at Scary Terry's numbers, I think his numbers go over too. Honestly, Terry McLaurin over 51.5 yards, I think that hits easy too. I think both can hit. If you want to take a gamble, I think you pick one of the two, right? But I like Terry over 51.5 yards, and I also like Debo over 49.5 receiving yards.
Nice. Alpha, what do you have?
Yeah, I've been looking at this one. I believe the number is 228.5 for Jaden Daniels on passing yards. And if you watch their offense, first of all, I didn't think that they were very good against the Giants, even though they dominated. But if you watch the game, you could see how that game could have gone sideways for them. I think against the Packers, they could be behind. And if they're behind, they're a team that likes to keep it moving. They're a lot like the Dolphins in that regard as far as their offense. They like to get the ball out quick and put it in the hands of their playmakers. And if they do that and they're behind, I don't see how 228.5 yards holds against Jaden Daniels. Like, he has to go over that, doesn't he?
Yeah. And you guys haven't mentioned the Packers have one of the best safeties in the NFL, but their actual corner room is not that great. So we're all in agreement here. I don't know if you guys saw from my screen that I was sharing earlier, but I was looking. I'm also on the Jaden Daniels train because I'm taking Austin Eckler on his receiving yards. If you look, he's hit 60% in his last 5 games. All right. The number is 20.5. That's 1 reception, 1 screen. We're all in it. Jaden Daniels passing. Maybe they'll be behind. Austin Eckler, one of the best catching running backs out there. And all these picks go together, which is something I like. A lot of the times when we're betting, and I've said this before, you got to imagine, how is the game going to go? Like, what do you think is going to happen? If we think Jaden Daniels is going to be passing a lot, then it makes sense to take the running back receiving yards, the main receivers receiving yards, and the passing yards for Jaden Daniels. So I think I like that we're all in agreement with these bets. I'm really happy with it. So there you have it, guys. You can take those 3. You can same game parlay it, or you can just play them straight.
Yeah, correlation stacks always make a lot of sense, right? The thing I like about that Eckler line is I've been paying attention on the lines all day. The lines have been crazy. They've been moving like crazy. But the Eckler line, it was at 2.5 to start the week. As far as receptions go, it's at 3.5 now. If he gets 3.5, that 20 number, he should double or triple it, right? So I love that. That's a great play too.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, guys. Make sure you play. Make sure you use code 5 when you sign up for Prize Picks. Make sure you visit wap.com/BigPicksEnergy for the rest of our picks. And as always, follow 3 yards per carry now on video. All right. I heard their venture into video has been a great success. So congrats, Alf. Guys, are we cashing this one tonight or not?
100%.
Yeah. What I'm interested in is, do you have an opinion on the total and the number tonight? Because they're begging us to get on Green Bay at -3, and I don't know. Whenever I see something that's too good to be true,
like
it scares me a bit.
Like your Cowboys last week.
Look, my gut is telling me this over is gonna hit, but usually on Thursday nights, I'm afraid of overs. So I
was all over last week because I just thought that they made a mistake. Okay, and we ended up being right. That was come on. Like, if you bought it at 7, I bought it at 7.5. It went up all the way to 8. You got +8 last week. You basically gave away the half point. You should have just bought it. Okay,
it's true.
You should just laid it, right? So this week remember, it's week 2 in the NFL. This is the most difficult week in the entire NFL season to handicap.
Home team gets an advantage also on short weeks. So if you're gonna bet aside, you have to take the pack, right?
Yeah. Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
But what I'm interested in is that, remember, week 1's a liar. Like, a lot of things changed from week 1 to week 2. What are they doing with this line? They're inducing us to get on the Packers.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I saw it, I thought the same thing. I was surprised the Redskins were even dogs at one point, even though with the defense and what they did to the Lions, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, no, this is a close one.
Yeah, it's a rough one. Like, if I had to do something, I guess I'm going to do the thing that they want me to do, which is take the Packers -3. But this one is one you just sit back, grab a beer, watch the game, and enjoy it.
I agree. Thursday night, I just go player props, especially on week 2. But I think we gave out some great picks, guys. We're going to be looking. We're going to be enjoying. And we're going to be seeing you guys Sunday, Monday, and then next Thursday. Alf, you'll be seeing him on 3 yards per carry. You guys are going on today, later on today, correct?
Yep. We're going in about less than 2 hours.
Awesome. All right, boys. Let's cash. Guys, thank you for watching.
Secure the Valley.
Thanks for watching the 5 Reasons Gambling Show with Big Picks Energy.
Secure the value. Yeah.